Today we're going to be talking about nervous tissue and muscle tissue, the last two types of tissues that we have in the body. Nervous tissue, we are going to get into more detail when we get to the nervous system, but the nervous tissue is made up of neurons, and neurons are just nervous tissue cells, nerve cells. They are branched, they have long cellular processes, which are called dendrites and axons, and they have also a bunch of support cells that are helping them do their jobs. And what we're doing with nervous tissue is we're transmitting signals. If you guys can remember, when we were talking about reacting to your environment, we had sensory receptors that are taking the message to the brain, and the brain then is the control center trying to see what we're doing. And then it's going to send it to the effectors, which effectors are always glands or muscles. And that's what nervous tissue is doing, is sending messages to and from the central nervous system. They're found in the brain, spinal cord, and peripheral nerves. As soon as it comes out of the spinal column, it becomes a peripheral nerve, and then it branches and reaches all of the different parts of the body. When we're talking about nervous tissue, we're talking about three parts of a neuron. The neuron has a cell body, just like any other cell. It has a nucleus, it has some organelles inside, but then it has two processes. And dendrites are the processes that receive the stimuli, and axons are going to send that stimuli or that message forward. This is what a neuron looks like. So in this picture, we've got the cell body. You can see the little nucleus in the center of the cell, and then all these extensions. So all of these extensions are the axons or the dendrites, depending on if they are coming or going. In this picture, we've got the cell body. These are the dendrites, and then the axon is sending the message from the cell body forward to the next neuron. Muscle tissue, there are three different types of muscle tissue. The first is skeletal muscle tissue, which is found attached to your skeleton. And these are interesting because, and we're going to learn more about this in the muscular system, but these are multinucleated cells, meaning that they have more than one nucleus per cell, because they're mostly made up of protein, and the nuclei house DNA, which DNA then will make proteins via messenger RNA. They have striations, which I'm going to show you in just a moment, and these are voluntary, meaning that you have to think about it for your body to move this muscle. This is what I was talking about when it comes to striations. You can see these stripes all throughout. So this, what I'm outlining right now, is one cell. And you can see that there's it's multinucleated. This is a nucleus, this is a nucleus, nucleus, nucleus. And then these striations are these protein fibers. The next type is cardiac muscle. Cardiac muscle is also striated, meaning that it has the stripes, just like skeletal muscle. But there are definitely some differences. It's branched, and it only has one nucleus per cell. And then it has these really dark striations called intercalated discs. And we're going to be finding cardiac muscle in the walls of the heart. It's only found in the heart, and it is involuntary, meaning you do not have to think about it for it to happen. So this is the difference between a skeletal and cardiac. You can see that there's still stripes. It only has one nucleus per cell, and then it has these real dark stripes called intercalated discs. It's also branched. You can see the branching going on there. The last type of muscle is called smooth muscle. Again, it is involuntary. You don't have to think about it for it to happen. And these cells are totally different. They call it smooth because there's no striations, and the cells look much different. They have one nuclei, and where you're going to find these are in the walls of hollow organs, your intestines, your esophagus, in your blood vessels. and they are going to be propelling things forward. And this special word right here, peristalsis, are waves of muscle contraction that are going to propel your food down your digestive tract. And so you can see no striations, a single nuclei. Here's just a diagram or a picture of it. And the cells are totally different than any other type of muscle.